Okay, so get this. We're diving into IShowSpeed today.
IShowSpeed.
And he is estimated to be worth around $10 million
Wow.
at just 19 years old.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even happen?
It's crazy.
How does a teenager who starts off, like, he started by uploading gaming videos.
Right.
How does that turn into a multimillionaire practically overnight?
And seemingly overnight.
That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're diving into today.
Absolutely.
We've got excerpts from a couple articles, one from like a wiki-style site and another one from Wikipedia.
Okay.
And let me tell you, this deep dive is a wild ride through the world of online fame and fortune.
It really is. You know, it's fascinating how IShowSpeed, like, embodies this new wave of digital stars.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say IShowSpeed, I mean Darren Watkins Jr., that's his real name.
Right.
But they're not your traditional celebrities. You know,
Yeah.
they've cracked the code of turning live streams and like these viral moments
Yeah.
into serious cash.
It's mind-blowing. It really is. Yeah.
I remember when he like first popped up on my radar, it was all those reaction videos,
Oh, yeah.
especially the ones of him playing Talkin' Ben the dog.
Talkin' Ben the dog.
Like those absolutely blew up on TikTok.
Oh,
I mean, that's not your typical Hollywood success story.
no, that's exactly it. And that's kind of the point. These like viral explosions catapult individuals like IShowSpeed
Right.
to a massive audience, way bigger than the niche he might have reached just by posting gaming videos. And that, my friend, is the cornerstone of his financial success.
So let's talk money, because that's what everybody wants to know.
Of course, yeah.
How did this kid make millions?
Yeah.
His YouTube channel has to be the cash cow, right?
Oh, without a doubt. His channel, IShowSpeed, has a staggering 26.5 million subscribers.
What?
We're talking major revenue streams here. Advertising through AdSense, sponsorships, and the donations he gets during his live streams.
See, and the numbers are wild. One source, Social Blade, estimates that he pulls in around $16,000 per month from AdSense alone.
Now, I know some of our listeners might be wondering, what even is AdSense?
Right.
Basically, it's how Google pays creators for the ads that run on their videos.
Right.
The more views, the more moolah.
Yeah, and it's not as simple as just views, though.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of factors that come into play, things like audience demographics, ad engagement, even the time of year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why you see different estimates from different sources.
Yeah.
But let's take Net Worth Spot, for instance. They estimate IShowSpeed's yearly earnings from YouTube, factoring in views and ad revenue, to be anywhere between $1.11 million to $3 million.
It's out of here.
And some sources even suggest his yearly take-home from YouTube alone could be closer to $2 to $4 million.
Wow. Okay, I need to rethink my career choices. But seriously, that's a lot of money for essentially playing video games and reacting to stuff online.
It really underscores the earning potential of building a large, dedicated online audience. But remember, his income streams go way beyond just YouTube. IShowSpeed has been smart about diversifying his income.
Oh, right. He's on TikTok, too.
Big time.
And he's got a huge following there, like 6.2 million followers. Huge.
And TikTok is no joke when it comes to brand deals.
Right.
We don't have exact figures, of course.
Right.
But with his kind of a reach, some estimates suggest he could be raking in upwards of $15,000 per sponsored post.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This kid is a one-man brand empire.
He is.
He's got YouTube, TikTok, and hasn't he also scored some deals with some big-name internet brands?
Absolutely. Now, those deals usually come with confidentiality clauses, so the exact dollar amounts are kept hush-hush.
Sure.
But given his popularity, it's safe to say those collaborations are adding a pretty penny to his bottom line.
So we've got YouTube, TikTok, brand deals. Is there anything else? Wait, don't tell me he's probably releasing his own line of gamer fuel soon, right?
Well, not quite,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you're on the right track. He's dipping his toes into the music world.
Oh, right.
He's already released a few singles, including Duty Booty, Shake, and even signed with Warner Records for his Track World Cup.
Oh, yeah. And remember that time he popped up as a surprise performer at the 2023 Rolling Loud Festival in Portugal?
How could I forget?
Sharing the stage with DJ Scheme and Ski Mask the Slump God? I mean, that's a pretty big deal for a guy known for gaming videos.
Yeah, it really is.
What?
It definitely speaks to his growing presence in the music industry and his strategic use of online fame to explore new avenues. But, you know, as much as IShowSpeed's career is about making smart moves and diversifying,
Right.
there's another side to his story we need to address, and that's the controversies. Because let's be real,
Yeah.
his rise to the top hasn't been all sunshine and roses.
Yeah, it's true. His story is full of these contradictions. Like, he's pulling in millions, landing brand deals, even performing at music festivals.
Right.
But at the same time, he's been slammed with some serious controversies.
Yeah.
It's like a real-life clickbait headline. Teen millionaire makes it big, but at what cost?
It's that double-edged sword of internet thing we were talking about. It can take you to the top, but it can also magnify your mistakes.
For sure.
Especially on platforms like Twitch, which are primarily for live streaming.
Right, and his Twitch ban was a huge deal. Wasn't that related to some comments he made during a live stream?
Yeah, back in December 2021, IShowSpeed was on a Twitch stream for a dating show.
Oh, yeah.
Hosted by another streamer, Aiden Ross. And during the stream, he made some incredibly inappropriate comments towards a female participant that many viewers interpreted as threatening.
Right, it was a whole thing. People were calling him out left and right.
Absolutely. The backlash was swift and severe. He was permanently banned from Twitch the very next day.
Wow.
For violating their community guidelines, specifically for sexual coercion or intimidation.
It was a harsh but necessary reminder that even with online entertainment, there are lines you just can't cross.
Right.
Especially when you have a massive audience, many of whom are young and impressionable.
Exactly. It highlighted the responsibility that comes with having such a large platform.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that wasn't IShowSpeed's only brush with controversy.
Oh man, you're talking about the Valorant ban, right? So for those who don't know, Valorant is a hugely popular first-person shooter game.
Yeah.
And getting banned from it is a big deal in the gaming world.
It is. In April 2022, just a few months after the Twitch ban, he was permanently banned from Valorant and all other Riot Games titles for making sexist remarks towards a female player during a live stream.
I remember that, and Riot Games, the company behind Valorant, has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to that kind of behavior. They don't care how famous you are.
It was a powerful statement. They basically sent a message that they weren't going to let their games become breeding grounds for toxicity, even if it meant taking a stand against a popular streamer.
And then, of course, there's the infamous fireworks incident. I mean, what can you even say about that?
Well, it certainly got people's attention in July 2022. He thought it would be a good idea to set off fireworks inside his bedroom during a 4th of July live stream.
A decision that could have gone very, very wrong. It's kind of amazing that nobody was hurt.
It goes to show that sometimes even the most well-intentioned attempts at entertainment can backfire, especially when safety is thrown out the window. And again, it sparked a debate about responsible content creation and the potential consequences of reckless behavior.
It's like this constant push and pull with IShowSpeed. On one hand, you've got these controversies and questionable decisions, but then on the other, you see these glimpses of a completely different side to him.
You're right. It's like he's full of these surprising contradictions, like his absolute adoration for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on the Ronaldo obsession. It's honestly kind of adorable.
It's a stark contrast to his online persona. This genuine, almost childlike admiration for a sports icon.
He's such a huge Ronaldo fan. He's made tons of videos about him, even dedicated a whole song to him called Ronaldo Sui. Remember how he used to travel to all those different stadiums and matches just hoping to catch a glimpse of Ronaldo playing?
It's actually pretty impressive, his dedication. He went to great lengths, traveled all over, just for a chance to see his idol in action. And it all paid off in June 2023 when he finally met Ronaldo in person.
Can you imagine how stoked he must have been? That must have been a surreal moment for him.
It's these moments that make you realize there's more to IShowSpeed than the controversial headlines. He's a complex individual with passions and interests that go beyond gaming and internet antics. And it reminds us that it's easy to judge someone solely based on their online persona, but there's often more to the story.
Totally. And speaking of different sides to IShowSpeed, we can't forget about his charitable work.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually used his platform for good on several occasions.
Absolutely. In February 2023, he donated over $50,000 to the victims of the devastating earthquakes in Turkey and Syria.
Which is incredibly generous. And then there was that charity boxing match he participated in later that year.
Yes. In December 2023, he stepped into the ring against another YouTuber, KSI, for a charity boxing sparring match that ended up raising over £50,000 for the Anthony Walker Foundation, an organization that works to combat hate crime.
It's pretty amazing that he's using his platform to support such important causes.
It speaks volumes about his character, wouldn't you say? It adds another layer of complexity to this idea of IShowSpeed as a walking paradox. He makes these controversial choices, gets caught up in these scandals, but then he turns around and displays remarkable generosity and empathy.
It really makes you think about the nature of online fame and how it shapes public perception. He's this bundle of contradictions, entertaining but offensive, successful but controversial, immature yet capable of great kindness. So how do we reconcile these seemingly disparate parts of his personality and career?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And I think it's one that we'll continue grappling with as online personalities become increasingly influential in our society.
It's almost like we're trying to solve a puzzle with IShowSpeed, right? Trying to figure out if there's a method to the madness, if there's a way to reconcile the controversies with the charitable acts, the immature outbursts, with the genuine passion for Ronaldo.
It's a puzzle that frankly is still being pieced together, and that's what makes his story so captivating, so reflective of the current landscape of online fame.
Because it's not just about him, right? He's almost like a symbol for this whole new breed of celebrity.
Right.
These are people who've built their fame from the ground up, leveraging the power of the internet, often without the traditional gatekeepers of Hollywood or the music industry.
Precisely. IShowSpeed's story throws the rule book out the window.
Oh,
He didn't climb a predefined ladder to success. He built his own rocket ship, powered by viral moments and a highly engaged online audience. And it's a rocket ship that millions of others are trying to build and launch themselves.
but as we've seen, these DIY rocket ships can sometimes veer off course, and when they do, it's a public spectacle amplified by the very same internet that propelled them into orbit.
And that's the inherent risk of this new wave of stardom. It's fast, it's furious, and it's incredibly difficult to control. The internet doesn't forget, and the court of public opinion can be swift and merciless.
Which makes you wonder, is there enough support for these young stars? I mean, sure, they have millions of followers, but that doesn't necessarily equate to guidance and mentorship.
It's a valid point. It's almost as if the traditional support systems, the agents, the publicists, the industry veterans who could offer guidance and advice, haven't quite caught up to this new paradigm of internet fame.
It's like we're all still figuring it out as we go along, trying to establish norms and expectations for online behavior, figuring out how to balance entertainment with responsibility.
And at the heart of it all is this fundamental question: what is the true cost of online fame? Is it possible to achieve this level of success without sacrificing some level of privacy control or even innocence?
Those are questions that IShowSpeed himself will have to grapple with as his career progresses, and the answers he finds, the choices he makes, will likely shape not only his own trajectory, but also the future of online entertainment itself.
It's a story that's far from over. Will he learn from his mistakes, use his platform for good, and evolve as an individual? Or will the pressures of online fame, the constant scrutiny, and the allure of shock value ultimately lead to his downfall?
Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. IShowSpeed's story is a fascinating and at times cautionary tale of the power and peril of online fame in the 21st century. He's a walking contradiction, a whirlwind of success and controversy, a stark reminder that the internet can make you a star overnight, but it can also magnify your flaws for the entire world to see.
It's a story that prompts us all to consider the evolving nature of fame, the responsibility that comes with a large online platform, and the fine line between entertainment and offensive content.
It's a conversation that's just beginning, so to our listeners we ask, what are your thoughts on IShowSpeed's journey? How do you think he navigates the complexities of online fame? What does his story tell us about the future of entertainment? We'd love to hear your perspective. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.